Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we have the John Deere X9 1100 in 1/64 scale. We will be reviewing today. A little bit about the real tractor itself. It is built in East Moline, Illinois. It has a John Deere PSS 13.6 liter, 830 cubic inch inline 6 diesel engine with a max horsepower rating of 690, has a 330 gallon fuel tank, has a 460 bushel grain tank, a 31-foot unloading auger that unloads at 5.3 bushels per second. And this is what they call a $1 million combine, because the combine on John Deere's website lists price for $814,000. The Draper Head, the Flex Draper Head, lists for $128,000, along with $120,000, I believe, on the corn head. So this is over $1 million in real life of tractor. It is expensive to farm with new equipment today. So that's that about the real tractor. We will begin to look at the combines themselves, and I'll show you subtle differences between the show edition and the prestige edition, and we'll get going here. I do want to make a note that on the prestige edition, it is just simply customized by myself with parts from Precision Engineered Replica. It is Precision Engineered Replica's 1400 series LSWs, and you can get those LSW tires from PER or PEReplicas.com. There's all sorts of other things. If you're into customizing tractors, he has parts there. We'll get into looking here. Along with four-wheel drive tractors, I've really gotten starting to collect combines, as I have a few. I'm more into Gleaners than I am John Deere's, but whenever the Farm Show Edition came out, I pre-ordered it several months ago, and I just recently received it. As the best I can tell, these are two of the exact same tractors. The only differences that I can honestly tell is the show edition just has tracks, and then you get this 1 of 6,000 decal here on the side. Here, take a look there. And then on the prestige edition here, like I said, now these come with duals on them. I am big on the 1400 series LSWs. I think they just look absolutely mean. Great looking wheel and tire setup, again, by Precision Engineered Replicas. I absolutely love them. I've got them on a lot of tractors that you will probably eventually see in the future as I review other tractors in my collection. Both of these, the stairs do move out of the way there like that. You see them here. Right now, these the Prestige Edition, these are going for $35, $40. Now, these, on the other hand, the Show Edition, I got mine whenever, like I said, I pre-ordered it for $45, but there's been a snafu in shipping from where the toy is manufactured itself, so there's not a whole lot of them in circulation at this time, because as you see, it is 1 in 6,000. So the price, there's a big market. People are really wanting these for their collection, and so the prices have just skyrocketed. These are going for $100 to $200. I've seen some for $300. And the Chase Edition, where it's all silver, those are going for $300 and up. So, I mean, it's crazy out there with these how these are going for what they are. Let's take a look at the Draper Head here. On the Show Edition, and the Prestige Edition are both the exact same 50-foot Draper, flex Draper head. You are actually getting a fairly decent head, as far, comparatively speaking, as to a lot of them you get from Ertl. It's fairly detailed. You got your cutting knives here, and your combs, as I like to call them, your feed combs, are individually done. Some of them, they just have this straight bar that goes across here. And then you see your Draper belt that feeds into the combine. You can see the detail. Let's see if we can see the detail there. Let's see if we move the camera up here in the better light. Then you got your wheels on the back here, which aren't just, I like how they actually have tread on them, as opposed in the past they're just, these cheap looking wheels. And like I said, here you can see the details on the bottom. This is really big header. You can't get it all in the camera at one time, just about. Moving on here to the flexible corn head. Something neat about this is it does fold. So it folds for easy transportation from one field to another. That way there you don't have to unload or unhook the corn head from the combine to travel down the road. You can just fold it up and travel down the road to the next field or back to the farm, and you're good to go. This one, it has your knives in here that you can see, and then you got your reel here. No other detail on the bottom of this. I wish it had like stock stompers or something on it. That'd be really neat. But for these being $35 to $40, you are getting some pretty nice detailed stuff for the price. Like on here, we'll get into. Now, I believe that there's what they call the collect and play version of the X9. And it doesn't have these railings, and I think it's got different mirrors on it and stuff. I haven't really looked at it too much, but like on the show version and on the Prestige model, you get the railings, you get the nice mirrors, you get the signals on the back, your grain hopper, you get some details in here. Your unloading auger is a folding one, which is kind of neat. And it's just, pretty neat model, actually. The Prestige model is great. I think if you're into collecting John Deere, if you're into collecting combines, or if you're building your toy farm and you want modern equipment on it, this is a good one to snatch up. Right now, like I said, the farm show editions are going for $100 plus. What I would do is, honestly, they made a S680, I believe it was, that has tracks on it. The wheels and tires that are on these just kind of pop off. It does take a little bit of work, but they do just pop off. You can get tracks from the previous generation and put it on here. I believe that they would work. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to exactly going about mounting them on there, but I believe that that's something that could happen. We'll take a look here in the cab. As you can see, you got the driver's operator's seat there with the steering wheel and the controls, and then you got, I call this the father-son setup with the sidekick seat there. That's something that I've always thought was really neat in modern tractors, is the sidekick seat and a lot of things. Over there you can go hang out with dad or a friend who's ever, operating the machinery. The cab doesn't have a lot of detail to it, but, that's, for the price, it's decently done, I believe, Like I said, I've added these LSWs to mine. These are a 1400 series LSW. Like I said, again, they're from Precision Engineered Replicas. I went to my John Deere dealer and actually used real John Deere paint for the wheels. I like that the feeder house actually has the, I guess you'd call them like the hydraulics for going up and down. I'm not going to pull on those too much and get them going. But, these are great for somebody just getting into it, I know that eventually the farm show editions, whenever they all get unloaded off of a tanker somewhere in the ocean, the rest of the 6,000 will be here, and the prices, in theory, should start going down. Maybe sometime before Christmas, they'll start going down. You start finding them cheaper and cheaper. But if you can, I'd hold off, unless you just have to have it. They're over $100. I appreciate you stopping by, watching the video. I enjoy making these videos for all of you that do watch. Eventually, I hope to get better lighting, and every week I try and do a video for everybody. I thank everyone that watches, and if you want, check out my Facebook. It's TNC Farm Toys. A lot of times I'll announce what videos I'm doing there, and you can come to the Rumble and catch the newest video, and then after a little while it does eventually get loaded up on YouTube. YouTube goes by the same channel or same name as TNC Farm Toys. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys next week, and see you soon.